Hey there, welcome back to Beulahland Farms. I'm Mike, and we are towards the end of January now in our playthrough, and we're moving along really well. I'm really happy with how things are going. Oh, yeah, just wanted to make sure I had the trailer attached. So, what are we going to do today? Well, we need to do something with all this wool. So, let's get this door opened up. There we go. See, there are, well, it looks like one full one over there by the sheep pen. So we have all of this wool here, and I need to do something with it. So I think that what we're going to do is go ahead and place a spinnery. Now, I'm not going to unload all of this. We're going to use the auto load feature of the trailer just because there are so many pallets in there, and I don't want to spend the time to unload them all. So I have not placed the spinnery down yet, but I do have an idea about where we're going to place it. All right, let's see if that'll get them all. You see, don't know if, oh yeah, it'll hold it all. That's good. Oh, zoomed out. All right, let's head on down to our other property. Now I've looked at some options. I know we have that space over there by the, let's put the spinnery on pause real quick. I need to show you something. I bought something very big and very powerful. Yeah, buddy. That's a big mamma jamma right there. Oh yeah. We'll use that later on. And then I also bought this sulfur disc that was well, I guess that's a cultivator, not a disc. Oh, not sulfur, it's a Summers cultivator. Now the only thing is it will not fit underneath the edge of the doorway there, so we've had to park it outside along with our plow. We've got the case out here. We're done plowing. Got some lime and oh yeah, lime put out, and then got the plowing done. So that has got our fields pretty much ready to go. We will run a cultivator or disc or something over it prior to planting. So let's run back over here to the truck. I just wanted to show you that stuff that I'd picked up. All right, so yeah, over there by the new shed, I thought about placing something, and then also back over here behind the house, but it just didn't fit because we're going to go with the large spinnery building, and I wanted to kind of put it somewhere a little bit more industrial. So we're going to do something else. We're going to reclaim a little bit more of a field. And I thought about putting it down here beside our other productions, and we're going to pull over right here. I'm going to show you. Let's just walk right down here. So we have all the oak trees that's still in the way. What I did think about maybe getting rid of some of these pines here and tucking it back in there, but it just didn't fit. Maybe right here. I just didn't like any spot to place it. So what I have decided, because this building has a sign and everything identifying the building. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to reclaim this end of this field right here. So what I'm going to do, again, you know, this may not be your thing, watching me do this, but you know, this is just all part of my playthrough that I like doing, setting things up and kind of making it seem as realistic as possible. So this is just how I'm playing this, and hopefully you enjoy it, seeing how I kind of work out things. So since this is a business that we're going to put in, I didn't want to put it over at the farm, and there's not much room over at the other property. So we're going to set it here, and I want to look and see. I do want to make like a little parking lot for this here. As people pull in, they can have a little parking lot. So we're going to place it probably about right there. So we'll need to have a frontal area right here for people to pull in and park. So about right here between these two trees. So we're just going to reclaim maybe about to, yeah, maybe to this small tree right here. That's what we'll do. So let's go ahead and zoom in and get started with that. We're just going to paint grass for now. And this is, this field's a little bit crooked, so let's see. Which tree am I going to? This one here? Or this one? Oh, I can't remember. Shoot. You know what? Let's give ourselves plenty of room. So let's see. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Huh. Okay, so we're going to have to do this manually. Let's see. Maybe I can get this to work. Nope. The straight edge is wanting to cut across that direction. So we're just going to have to do this a little bit differently. See if I can just bring it across best I can. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and round that corner of the field and this corner of the field just to help the guys out when they're working. All right, so now all this down here, we can just go ahead. Let's get these trees out of the way. And we'll just go ahead and paint this with grass right now. And then we'll come back and make our parking lot too. So a little bit different. A little bit different than we did before. Want to try not go over that line there. It's like going back to my childhood, trying to stay in the lines while I'm painting. All right, we're good to go now. We can just finish it up. Come down that edge, and there we go. Perfect. So now we can go ahead and place our production down, which is down here just a little ways. So this is costing quite a bit of money. I don't know if I will ever get to get the payback on this, but what I want to do is I want to leave enough room. So maybe, you know, maybe we place another production in here. So we're going to just set this in probably something like, you know what, let's get this. I like aligning my buildings sometimes with features. So we're going to align with the road, and we're just going to come right back here, probably about right there. Right. And then now we can just make a little parking lot. I'm not going to do all of it right now, but we're going to go ahead and do a little bit just to get this set up. So the people that own the Spinnery, well, I guess that's me now, have placed a parking lot. And, you know, there's some parking lines and things like that. We may end up using that to help make this look a little bit more realistic. We're going to go ahead and place the asphalt out to this little gravel road right there. And then, you know what, let's make this wide enough that we can drive around if we so choose. There we go. Nice little spot for our Spinnery. And we'll take and let's lower the size down just a little bit and curve that in. And you know what, let's just go ahead and these people paid to have some asphalt poured, but that is not working out actually with those decals, so that's okay. We'll just leave it like that. Works out pretty good. And so we have grass out here. Well, I'll paint this in later with some grass, but now we have the Spinnery. So yeah. All right, so we got the truck pulled around over, and I've gone ahead and turned on the trigger markers because I didn't know exactly where to place it. So it looks like right here in the front is where we'll drop it in, and then I am assuming that the pallets are going to spawn out right here. So let's give that a shot and see if this accepts all of the wool. Now I did think about just selling the wool, and we could have done that, but I figured why not throw in another production. And I tell you, I need to turn my phone off because it is going off. It's been going off this entire recording session. Oh, that is the wrong thing there. Let's see. Oh shoot. I detached the trailer on accident. All right, so there we go. We have all of the wool inside of our production. So let's go on over and let's get things going. So we have, I guess fabric wool is going to be what we do. And so we'll go ahead and activate that. And hopefully this thing produces fairly quickly because we have a lot of wool in there. So while we're over here, I'm going to go on over across the road. And we're going to bring the trailer over here because I do have a load, I believe a load of wood beams that we need to sell. All right, let's open the doors and see what we have. Yeah, we do. We have plenty that we can sell. So we need to get those sold. And I want to tell you, these oak trees grew great. They grew quickly. They are massive trees, put a lot of, well, they have a lot of mass. So when you put them into the wood mill, man, it does well with filling it up. And I had to pause for sneezing there. Sorry about that. But, they are just so difficult. They're so difficult. These stumps do not want to grind up very well. I've tried 2 different stump grinders, and also the well, the trees just take forever to cut down. And I'm going to I don't know if we've demonstrated this or not, but let's go ahead and do that. Let's get one of our saws out. I have 2 for some reason. And if we go on down about, you know what? I think the other saw will actually cut more. Let's see. And this one will cut a little lower for some reason. So it takes forever to cut through this thing. Oh boy. That's not good. That is not good at all. Well, I'm going to get out from under that thing because a little gust of wind and it's going to blow over. Oh boy. Well, anyway, it takes forever to cut through them. So yeah, that is not a good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and load up. I believe I'm going to load up these timbers. Let's take a look and see what we have to sell. So yeah, about 100,000 on the wood beams. So that's good. We're down to 20,000 wood in our sawmill. So that's pretty good. We're still at a good capacity there. Crawfish production, still a lot of brood stock in there. So nothing to do with that. We have no materials in our grain dryer. And of course our spinnery that we just added the wool to. We're waiting on that to do something. So yeah, I'm going to load this up real quick. We'll get this taken off and then we'll come back and do some more things. Well, I'm a little bit worried. I've gone about 3 hours. Let's see, 10:30. Yeah, about 3 hours to see what kind of progress this uh, production is going to make, and we're not making much progress at all. This thing is a little bit on the slow side. I don't think there is anybody inside doing any work. I hear things running, but we're not getting much production. If we go over here to our menu and look at our production for the spinnery, we have only made 100 liters in 3 hours. So that's not going to be very much in a day at all. So I'm probably going to let this run overnight and see where we end up. I may have to add, I think there's a mod out there that allows you to adjust the production speed of your productions. Maybe I'll throw that on here to try it and speed this up, because we have an awful lot of wool to get through. So we'll see what happens overnight, and hoping for the best. If not, we'll throw in that mod and see if we can't boost the production a little bit for this particular production. So anyhow, that's it. We put down the spinnery, we've bought some things, sold some things, still doing very well with cash. It is January of next month. It will be February, so we're going to start rolling into some more field prep time, or time to get some field prep done, and then we'll be looking into planting. So we're kind of rolling in to another year, another spring, and getting going with some bigger stuff, bigger equipment. Probably going to do something with our seeder planter, upsize that at some point too if I can afford it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure and click that thumbs up button. That's very important. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that today. I'd really appreciate it. As always, thank you so much for watching my content, supporting me. We'll see you back here next time. Have a blessed day.